so that you're really getting that nice extension through the shoulder. So yeah, once you're in your child's pose, really sort of, walk the fingers away, stretch through the shoulders, and then let everything go. So you don't have to hold that sort of full extension, that tension in the arms, but just getting there and then letting go, let the head be heavy, and then just trying to breathe 360 into the rib cages. And you might find, you might hear things sort of popping a bit, moving a little bit, stretching, and that's all good. It's like, just get the air in there, get the air in to give everything a little stretch out. Try and breathe in and out through the nose. And let the head be heavy on the mat. Maybe keeping that counting of your breath going. If you're not doing that already, do it. And what we'll do is we'll pick up the chest and really walk the hands over to one side. So we're almost putting the chest down on one side, and then again, really try and let go, extend the fingers. So we're feeling a stretch in the side of the body, but also really trying to make some room around the shoulder. So in the armpit, giving the shoulder a stretch. Again, trying to let go, not hold on to too much here. Go back to the deep breathing, maybe counting. And then again, picking yourself up, get the chest up and over the other side. Walk those hands as far over as you can, whilst also trying to push down on that left hip so that we're not lifting up too much. Try and let go. Counting the breath. Really getting into that shoulder joint. And then back into center, just exhaling one more time, trying to let go here. Now coming up onto our heels. So we'll just sit on our heels for now, but later we might come back to this and we might use a block. So we're in like a hero pose, okay? Yeah, let's just do our shoulders here. So we've done this many times before, but it's one of my favourite shoulder stretches. So interlacing the fingers and pushing the palms away, and then drawing up the arms towards the ears. Now, just see kind of where you get to without mega sort of pushing anything here. And then we'll think about how do we get our arms further back. Well, one of the ways is really growing up through the spine. So really grow up through the spine and really push the palms of the hands away. Try not to push out the ribs here, so keep everything tucked under. Okay, so lengthening the sides, pushing up the palms away, and also then using the breath. So big breath in, and then as we exhale, just trying to draw the arms back a little bit. Also try and refrain from sticking the head forward, because that's another thing that we might try and do. So keep growing up, breathing, and just gently pulling back, okay? There's no right or wrong here, all right, it's a feeling. Let's release the arms, and then we'll go with that more awkward interlace, okay? So your other little finger is going to go on above, and again, push away. Do the same thing, lift it up, see where you get to. And then this is where we're going to have to do a little bit of adjusting to maybe pull the arms back a bit more without disrupting the ribs or pushing the chin out. So grow up through the sides, draw the shoulders still away from the ears. Hold it here. And then slowly releasing. Well done, guys. It is a really strong posture now, okay? So don't sort of worry if you're like, oh my God, that's so tight in my shoulders. Let's do a little cat-cow just to undo some of that sort of that tightness maybe that accumulates in between the shoulder blades or wherever you're feeling it. Maybe when you come into your next angry cat, maybe come onto your fists. And so you can, I don't know, see what difference it makes to you. For me, it makes me be able to let go of my head a bit more and maybe let go of the neck and just have that extension, okay? Maybe just doing it one more time, whichever cat-cow you want, and then coming to neutral spine. Let's come up onto our feet and hang. I know you might have noticed I'm not doing any major abs today, guys. Maybe later. Maybe later. Let go of the head. So again, use this as an opportunity to really stretch through the neck. Breathe into the back of the ribs again, and then we'll just bend the knees as we roll up the spine. Excellent. Well done, guys. Roll the shoulders back. Okay, fantastic. Let's go. We're going to go straight into our vinyasas today. All right, so just finding that grounding feeling through the feet. Open up the collarbone. We'll inhale, look up to our thumbs. Exhale, floating forward. Okay, let's take the arms behind us, interlace here, and see if we can just draw the arms towards the head. I mean, I always say this, but that's not going to be over the head in my case, but see how you do, okay? Knees can be really nice and, you know, bent here, generous bend here. Lovely. Then just releasing the arms. We'll come into a halfway lift, folding, left foot going back, slide it back. Low lunge. Well done, guys. Really good. Let's I'll take off my jacket in just a moment. Okay, from our low lunge, we're going to take it to eagle arms, all right? So let's go left arm over right arm here, yeah? So bring it into that hug if you want to, and then maybe finding your eagle arms. Variation is to have the back of the hands together, yeah? So we'll stay here just a moment, finding that space between the back of the shoulder blades. And then we're just going to move here from a slight back bend into a little forward fold. So if you watch, I'm going to look up at my hands and just slightly take the head back, and then I'm going to tuck it under, tuck my chin in and just round the top of the back here. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. So inhale. It's quite unnerving when you've got the arms like this because you're thinking probably, oh my God, am I going to fall? Okay, but no, you're not. You're going to be fine. Tuck it all under. We'll do it one more time. And again, when we go back into the back bend, don't stick the tummy out too much. Again, think about arching up and back. And then again, exhale, forward, tucking the chin in. Well done, guys. Okay, keep this here, right? We're going to tuck the back toe. See if you can do this in one movement. Okay, so we're going to lift up into a high lunge here and then swivel round into a warrior two. Really good, everyone. Then we'll open up into our warrior two. Fabulous. Really nice. Okay, just holding it here a moment. Check that front knee out. Make sure it's over the ankle. Well done. I'm going to take the hands down and step it back into our plank. We'll hold it here. Okay, lovely. Shoulders back. So we're really obviously going to work into the shoulders today. The chest comes into it. The space between the shoulder blades, and all of these things are really great to do, especially if you're, I think most of us are doing far too much work at the laptop. And yeah, it's going to help to undo some of that tightness. Hold it here, well done. Lovely. Just a few more breaths. And then we'll get ready to lower nice and slowly all the way down to the floor. Well done, everyone. Find some sort of cobra that suits you and your back. Open up the collarbone. Really nice. Well done. Good. And then we'll lower the chest, tuck the toes, finding our downward dog. You can totally come into your child's pose position at any point tonight if you're feeling tired through the arms, through the chest, okay? Any movement you need to do right now, feel free. Lovely. And then we're going to step forward with our left foot, okay, in between our feet. And here we're going to just stay actually in our runner's lunge, just have a little rock forward and back. So we're getting a little bonus hip stretch here. Have a little play here. Very good. Then we'll come into an easy twist. So keeping that back knee off, but you could put it down if you need to. Well done, everyone. Let's take then that left arm back. So we're reaching back with the left hand, taking the gaze there. Really nice. And then let's lift it up into a high lunge. Okay, we're not going to stay here for too long because we're going to take, again, an interlace behind the back and then bring it into our humble warrior. Okay, bringing the crown of the head towards the floor. Hold it here. That left shoulder's inside the left knee. Hold it. Well done. Keep deep breathing. Really nice. And then we'll slowly release the hands, stepping it forward. Feet matching at the front here. Forward fold. And then we'll inhale, coming all the way up. Look up to our thumbs. Well done, guys. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Actually, just going to take a layer off. You could do the same if you want. Okay. So same thing. When we go down into our forward fold, this time we'll also interlace the fingers. Try and get that opposite interlace. Okay. All right. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Take the arms behind the back. Different interlace this time, probably almost awkward. Knees are bent, forehead's coming in. Maybe the arms are coming a bit further overhead, I don't know. Breathing here. Lovely, and then releasing the hands. Find our halfway lift. Great, extending, fold, right foot coming back. Let's find our low lunge a minute. Well done, everyone. Good. So we're going to get ready doing eagle arms this way. Okay, so this time opening up the chest. So we're going to go right arm over left and then find your eagle arms. Okay. Or if you did the other way around, whichever. Lovely. Holding it here. So just lifting up a little bit. All right. And then we're going to go back into that back bend again. Okay, guys. Looking up to the hands. Bend it back. And then exhale forward, tuck it under. Oh, I really feel this in my hip as well. The other thing, so just work out where other places you might feel this. Big inhale, look up. And then exhale, tuck everything under. Well done. One more time, take your time with it. Inhale. And then exhaling, tucking it under. Well done, guys. Coming up. So let's have a little fun with this again. Hi, Keely. I just noticed you've joined in. Welcome. Come up in to your high lunge moment, and then we're going to come out into our warrior two. Ideally, without using our hands. Holding it just a moment. Sorry, I've got my back to you. And then we'll open up into our warrior two. Okay, looking over the middle finger. Lovely. Couple of breaths here. Make sure that left knee isn't collapsing in. Big breath in, and then taking the hands down, step it back. Let's find our nice elbow plank. Well done, guys. Okay, really pushing it to the floor, heels away, legs straight. Breathe. Fantastic. Really good. Well done, everyone. Brilliant. Staying here, a few more breaths. Keep pushing the forearms in. Breathe. Very nice. Almost there. Well done. Then we're going to get ready to lower, but we could lift up if we want into our high plank first, then slowly lower down. Lovely. Finding our cobra wherever you are. Make sure the back is comfortable, feeling more of a stretch through the front of the body. Excellent. Well done. Really good. And then lowering the chest, hands either side. Let's go downward facing dog. You deep breaths, any movement you need to make, go for it. Excellent. And then big step forward with the right foot. Let's find that runner's lunge a moment, just rocking back and forward. Coming into that nice hip opener that we've been doing. I said we'd get into the hips as well today and other areas. Fantastic, really good, guys. And then come into that easy twist. Keep the back knee up if you can, look up. Big breaths into the chest, take that arm back, reach back, take the gaze back to that hand. Wonderful. Breathing here, lovely. Then finding our high lunge a moment. We'll take this time again that same interlace, that awkward perhaps interlace, or that different feeling from last time. Okay, taking it into our humble warrior. Really get the shoulder inside the right knee, taking the arms overhead. See how everyone's doing. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, good. Take it back to the breath. Really good, guys. Lovely. Nice deep breathing. Remember, if you're sort of wobbling and panicking, which I get it, we do in this pose, just keep deep breathing. Really good, guys. And then just releasing the hands. Let's find our forward fold. And then inhaling, coming all the way up, looking up to thumbs. Well done, guys. Really good. Okay, so let's get a bit more heat in the body, shall we? So we've done this sort of thing before. We're going to do a little burpee, not lots of burpees today, but we are going to throw a little burpee in. So we are going to jump the feet back into our plank, and we're just going to do 10 press-ups. Okay, so working on our chest. So the knees can go down, hands are as wide as the mat, leading with the chest nice and low. Okay, so keep it on the knees if you can want to do some full. So we're going to do 10, all right? Then we're going to jump forward and up. We're going to come back. 8, jump forward, back, 6, forward, back, 4, 2, and then you're done, okay? So we're on our 10 to start with, okay? So really leading with the chest, okay? Really watch that the head does not come down. We are not pecking the floor. The elbows are going out 45 degrees from the body. Yeah, and I know I haven't done any core at the beginning of this class, but this is a core exercise, okay? If you need to break in between these press-ups, go for a child's pose, okay? When you've done your 10, maybe take that burpee break. When burpees became breaks, okay? Then we're doing 8. Okay, so this is a mental exercise as much as anything. Really good. Well done. Okay. Ooh. Don't forget child's poses there when you need it. Like a little rest in child's pose really might help to just get you through each round. Okay, 6. Nice and slow. Make them count. Oh. Well done, everyone. Oh, okay. This is the hardest bit done, I reckon, but these last few are going to be easy still, okay? But you can do it. Oh, really simple exercise, but really demanding. Okay, 2. You can do this, you can do this. Core nice and solid. Yes. Well done, guys. Really good. Okay, we're going to go. You're not quite there, don't worry. I think everyone's finished. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot going back. Okay, we're going to find our low lunge again here. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, bring it into some nice cactus arms here. So again, we'll be finding that nice back bend. Open up the chest. Big breath in. Exhaling, really good. Hands down. Let's step it into our plank. We're going to shoulder tap it, okay? So just tapping the shoulders. We're going to do about 30 seconds, okay? So just alternating. When we're doing this, we want to minimize that swing in the hips as much as possible, okay? It's pretty hard to not do it at all. Yeah, well done, guys. Go, go, go. 20 seconds to go. You can do it. Lovely. Good. 10 more. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Lower. Finding probably cobra. You might want to be an upward dog. Well done. Okay, so if you're going up a little bit higher, push the hip bones down, push the tops of the feet down. Open up the collarbone. Lovely. Big breath in. Exhale. Hands either side. Hips up and back. Breathe in your downward dog, or you could be in your child's pose. Amazing, well done. I'm going to shuffle around a moment. Okay, this time stepping it forward, left foot. Finding our warrior one, just a moment. Okay, could be a high lunge as well if you wanted to. So really get that right hip round, really pushing into that front knee, getting that bend. Lovely. Opening it up into our warrior two. Yes, guys, well done. Shoulders over our hips, reaching through. Okay, this time we're going to go into a bit of a dancing warrior. Okay, so we're going to let the right hand travel down the back leg, lifting up that top arm. And then as we exhale, taking it over into our side angle. Very nice. And again, inhale. And exhale, sweep it over. Really good. Inhaling again. Looking up to that front arm. And exhaling. Side angle. And we're going to turn this into a triangle from here. So we're just going to straighten up that front leg. Okay, lovely. I'm still reaching forward with my top arm at the moment. But then I'm going to take it up into our triangle. So really make sure that we're fully extending all the way through the side of the body. We're not collapsing too much on that top, onto the legs or onto the front leg. Look up with the gaze if you can. Push down firmly with those feet. We're not dumping weight on the front leg. Very good. And then let's just bend into that left foot, stepping it forward, forward fold. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Look up to thumbs and release. Well done, guys. Okay, you know what's coming, but I'm going to change up this next burpee interlude. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, but instead of doing regular press-ups, we're going to do some, they're not really, they're military press-ups, but we're going to say call them tricep, but they're not really. Okay, so if you remember these, so we're going to jump the feet back. We might want to go a bit shorter with our leap back because we're going to take it into a downward dog. Okay, I'm going to move my hands even further back. So we're in this pike position. We're leading with the crown of the head. I'm looking at my toes, okay? 10 of these. Yeah, you want to try and get the crown of the head really nice and low. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so pike position. You're looking at your toes. Crown of the head down. So this is not forehead down, the very top, that middle bit, yeah, right on top of the head, lowering it. Okay, it's going to really hit the shoulders a lot more. All right, go for it, guys. Let's see what you can do. Lovely. Yeah, and when you've done your 10, we're going to jump all the way forward and up, okay? It's hard. The hardest thing is just the blood probably rushing to your head. Okay, so take your time. Pike it, yeah, walk the hands in a bit. Crown of the head. Okay, 8 of these. So you are going to feel it much more in triceps probably. And don't worry this time if your elbows are going more at a 90-degree angle, okay? That's going to be quite normal. Okay, when you've done your 8, again, maybe jumping forward and up. We might want to walk the hands forward. Okay, and then jump up. All right, 6, so pike position, look to the toes. Very good, everyone. This is tough. Oh, everything's shaking now. Oh, even my legs are shaking. Okay, I'm gonna walk my hands out a bit this time. Much easier to jump up. Okay, we're nearly there. 4 and then 2. Okay, triangle. Keep looking. Oh, really struggling on these ones. I'm gonna walk the hands forward, jump up, and 2 more if I can do it. However many you've done, well done you, is all I can say. Oh, brutal. Oh, okay. Well done, guys. Well done. Excellent work for the guns. Oh, the shoulders. Okay. All right, maybe roll the shoulders a bit. Oh, we're gonna feel this tomorrow, okay? All right, we'll do a little neck stretch as well a bit later before we get into our Shavasana. All right, inhale. Exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. I'm still recovering. Right, leg back. Let's find our nice slow lunge. Oh, that's why I went for the eagle arm little routine, opening up the chest. I went for that earlier because I thought it would just be too much to do when you're recovering from that. Open up the chest, look up. Big breaths in, really good, guys. Well done. Take the hands to the floor, step it back. I know I'm going to be mean. Shoulder taps, let's do it. In all honesty, this is child's play, isn't it? This is fine. You can always go down on your knees as well if you need to. Really good. Doing 40 seconds. Feet can be wider to help balance things out. Try and keep that nice straight line. Awesome. Where are we? God, I need to put my glasses on. Tragic. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, 10 seconds. Almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. I'm laughing at the possibility of going into anything other than just coming onto my knees, but you do what you want to do. Oh, hold it here. Ah, oh, resting. My whole upper body, as I'm sure yours is like just shaking a little bit. Good. All right, guys. So you could go into a nice little child's pose here before you hit your downward dog. So you do whatever you need to. Again, crown of the head here falling. Just allowing ourselves, enjoying that spine lengthening in our downward dog. And then we're going to do a big step forward, right foot. Okay, find our warrior 1 or high lunge if you prefer. Okay, arrange the feet as you wish. Well done, guys. Really good. Really good. Breathe here. Then let's take it out into our warrior 2. So just have a little line up of the feet a moment. Oh, so nice. Stretch it out. Great, let's go into our dancing warrior. So we're going to inhale, looking up at our top line. Good, exhale, side angle, not dumping the weight, slight, very lightly leaning into that nice open side angle posture. Inhale, keep the front knee bent. And exhale, side angle. Well done, everyone. One more here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Fabulous. Well done. Okay. And then finding our triangle. So just extending that front leg. We're going to keep our hand low and then maybe lift that top arm into that traditional triangle. Can you take the gaze up? Very good. Just checking that the upper body is in line with the lower leg and the back leg. Like we're in two panes of glass here. Gorgeous, guys. And with this as well, just remember it's lift. It's a lifting motion, not sinking into the floor here. Keep lifting up with that top arm. Fantastic. Well done. We're going to slowly bend into our right knee. Okay, step it forward and fold. Evening things up here. Then inhale, coming all the way up, look up to thumb. Well done, everyone. Have a little drink of water. Okay, everything stopped shaking a little bit. Might need a Mars bar or something after this class today. Okay, all right. I promise it's all actually fine now. Nothing too drastic. It's just, yeah, just those press ups today. Let's come into our chair though. So while we do one more of our vinyasas, okay. So if the arms can take any more. All right, sinking it back, finding that teeny tiny bar stool with the bum. Okay, and then lifting the chest as we simultaneously just tuck the tailbone very slightly. Yeah, so just thinking of our angry cat slightly here. Tucking under, lift the chest. Hold it, relax. Very good. Big breaths in. One more big breath in, and then as we exhale, let's fold it. Inhale into our halfway lift. Well done. Exhale, fold. We're going to jump the feet back into our plank, okay? This is where maybe we're going to have a little chaturanga, upward facing dog. Yeah, just about managed it. Don't worry if you're not there. It doesn't matter at all. Open up the collarbone. Lengthen through the back and the front of the body. Push down the tops of the feet. Really good, guys. Well done. Now, we're going to just bring the knees to the floor here and then just sit back onto our heels, okay? So this is where you might want a block, okay? Hero pose, yeah? We're not going to go into it too deeply at the moment, at all today. But what you might like to do is have the block so you can sit with it between the legs if you want, or a blanket or a cushion, okay? Or you might just like to go and sit down on the floor, okay? So I'm going to do it like this, but please don't feel like you have to. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to work on our gomukhasana arms, okay, from this position, okay? So the heels are quite tucked closely to the thighs, all right? So just make sure that the back is nice and straight. If that is a problem, then that's when you really want to sit on something, okay? So with our gomukhasana arms, you remember, so we're just going to lift the left arm up, okay, really straight alongside the ear, and then allow that hand to come between the shoulder blades. And then this is where we might leave it there. We might use the arm just to help us open up the shoulder. Or we might come around here, we might just have the fingertips touching, or we might be able to find a bind here. Okay, so whichever one works for you. If you're finding even just sitting on the block uncomfortable as well, you could always come to sit on the knees. Yeah, so whatever you want to do. So if you are in this hero pose, then just be mindful, again, not to push from the rib cage. I'm just going to move back actually, let's see my ribs against the wall. So I'm not pushing forward from the rib cage. I really want to get that nice straight back, ribs tucked in, really lengthening through the back. Breathe here, guys, well done. Lovely. Well done. Also make sure the chin is parallel to the floor here. Breathing, well done. Let's release the arms, okay? Oh, again, might need to roll the shoulders out. All right, let's just lower ourselves back down onto the floor, okay? Maybe into a little baby cobra. And then we're going to get ready to do a nice locust, okay? So, for this, we're going to bring the hands alongside the body, okay? Palms facing up, back of the palms down. And we're going to get ready to lift up head and shoulders and arms and feet. Okay, that's it, yes. So breathing, toes are together, we're very close here. Reaching back with the fingertips, lifting the chest, well done, breathe. Bring it back to your nice deep breaths. And then finishing with a big inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering. You can make a little pillow for your hands, for your head, sorry. Pillow for your head with your hands, well done, guys. Maybe rocking the hips from side to side here. Excellent. Okay, and then again, let's push ourselves back onto our feet. If you need to go via a little child's pose here, please do. Okay, and then back again into our hero pose, maybe with the block, maybe with the blanket. Okay, maybe just on the knees if it's too much to sink the bum down. So this time, right arm is going up. Let's stretch it alongside the ear. Okay, then the hand comes down in between the shoulder blades. And then again, those options, maybe just opening up here or swinging that left arm behind, just touching the fingertips, or perhaps finding that lock, that bind there. So again, not pushing the ribs out. Keep the ribs tucked in. Chin is parallel. Really good. There's a lot of work going on in this pose, especially if you're sitting in hero pose. Okay, try and relax. Let go of that opposing shoulder, the low shoulder. Good. Well done, guys. And then we'll slowly release. Ooh, again, little shimmy, little whatever. Right, let's go back onto our tummies, okay? So this time, again, so choice here is to go into locust, okay, again, which is really cool. Love that pose. Or you might want to come into a bow, all right? So completely up to you, all right? So if you're coming into a locust, and again, lifting everything up. If you want to go into that bow, grab the inside of the outside of the feet, I beg your pardon, I'm thinking about dancer. Outside of the sides of the feet, and then lifting everything up off the floor, okay? Chest, knees, I like to bring the toes together, big toes here. Maybe finding that rocking. I'm going to go up again because I don't rock very well then. Really pushing the feet into the hands into the feet. And then lowering wherever you are. Well done, guys. Ooh, okay. Maybe just have a little wiggle out of the feet here. All right, so this time, let's go up into our downward dog, just walking it out. A moment here. Really good, guys. Oh, let's have a little look. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's come. I was going to gomukhasana legs, but actually I think I'm going to go into our inversion, okay, because today I wanted, again, for the shoulders to look at doing more of a plow. Okay, so you can go up into your shoulder stand, you can go up into any inversion you want, and then if you want to come into plow, then please do. I always, it's always a good idea, I think, to have some blocks to do plow, just to give you a bit more height. So popping them at the end of your mat so your feet can go on them. You might want more than that. Or you might want to go into plow and then take the legs apart, okay, if that makes sense. All right, so we can walk through it in a moment. So let's start in an inversion. It doesn't have to be a shoulder stand, and you don't have to go into plow either, by the way, if it's not for you. Okay, so coming up, we'll take our usual breaths, our usual sort of long aim for those 20. But you see what you want to do today. You might find, oh, can't get up with the ponytail. There, it's not working. You might prefer your legs up the wall, and you can come into a plow from there as well. Actually, quite nice to come into a plow from there. Okay. So just enjoy your inversion for a few moments. Big deep breaths. Still having a ponytail issue to take it out completely. It's better. Big deep breaths into the belly. Wherever you are, whichever inversion you want to be in today, that's all good. Don't have to move into it at all yet. But if you are in a shoulder stand thinking about going into a plow, then I always recommend going down with one leg first of all to find the ground. A little exploring mission. Bringing it up, other leg extending down. Again, finding your block or the ground. And then maybe taking both legs down towards the floor. And hopefully maybe finding your blocks. You could always maybe move them a little bit if you need to. You could always have the knees more bent in your plow to start with as well. And also that option, as I say, to take the feet out to each side as well. That might be nice to move into the hips a little bit. Just slightly different, like more of a straddle position. So just have a little play around with that if you want to, if that works for you today. It's not easy to get into plow for sure, but when you're there, you do feel this sort of tremendous release around your shoulders and between your shoulder blades. So it's quite a nice one to do. But also don't feel like some days it just maybe doesn't feel quite right and you don't feel quite right in it, which is fine. And other days you might feel completely relaxed in it. So I do think it sort of depends on your frame of mind and your body. Okay, but definitely the block can help, or even using something much higher like a chair or a stool. So you're just going into like a half hour supported shoulder stand, which is really nice. Okay guys, so if you want to come out of whatever you're doing, you might take our happy baby here, grabbing again the outside of the soles of the feet. Lovely. Good guys, have a nice little massage of the back. Really good. Now, I did say maybe I throw a little bit of core into today. So I thought we might finish with a little bit before we go in our Shavasana. We have done quite a bit with our press ups, okay, but let's try. We're going to just do some leg lowers, okay, so lifting the head and shoulders if you want to join me. If you don't, you can start going into your supine twist and getting ready for your Shavasana. Okay, so both feet together, lowering all the way to the floor and lifting up. Well done, everyone. Really good. Okay, we're just going to do 10 of these now. And remember, if it's too much for the lower back, you could always bend at the knee and then take the heels down, okay? So it's just a little bit easier. The other thing you can do as well is to pop your hands under your bum, okay? So you could do this towards the end if it's too much, okay? Or right from the beginning, okay? Really good, nice and slowly with these. I like to exhale as I go down, inhale as I come up, okay? Last couple. Really good. Okay, have a little pull in, briefly tuck the knees into the chest. Again, have a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to do some scissor kicks, okay? So 30 seconds. Okay, so lift the head and shoulders, point the toes, and then the legs are switching in midair, okay? Very good. Checking my time. Yeah, good. Did that properly. Good. Very nice. So keeping the legs sort of as straight as possible. Okay, guys, nearly there. Well done. Keep going. Last 10 seconds. Breathe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Really good, everyone. Excellent. Okay. Let's take the arms out to the side. We're going to do a little supine twist, okay? Variations, if you wanted to, put your foot on top of one leg, use the arm. I'll throw that one in today, or any other kind of rotation there. Try and keep the other, I'm saying it to myself because it's lifting right up. Try and keep that other shoulder on the floor, looking over that side if you can. Big breaths into the belly. Maybe aiming for those 5 deep breaths. Well done. Lovely. And then hug the knees in, and then onto the other side. Same thing, whichever you chose. Looking over the other shoulder. Yeah. Really good, guys. Well done. Hug it in, hug it in. Have a little rock from side to side, and then we'll get into our Shavasana. For the last few minutes, we'll get there quickly. We'll have 5 minutes in it. Okay, so make yourself comfy. Completely up to you what you want to do. Support the back of the knees, maybe with a bolster or rolled up blanket, but anything that feels good. You might want to lie in more of a star-shaped Shavasana today. Something where you're just opening the chest a little bit more, relaxing the shoulders. But wherever you are, just really try and make sure that your shoulders are away from the ears and feeling completely supported so you can recover. Yeah. And if you want a visualization, green is our heart center, that heart chakra we've been opening up today, front and back in the body. You might want to imagine that flaming nice and green, bright emerald green as you breathe in and as you exhale, sending it through the body. I will be quiet and let you have a nice Shavasana to recover. Well done, guys. Really amazing work tonight.
stay in your Shavasana, then please do. Otherwise, moving the body, fingers, toes, ankles, wrists, stretching into all four corners of the body, just to gently wake it up for a little bit more of the evening. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Say thank you to yourself. We've been working on our heart chakra, so hopefully you're going to be feeling a lot more love for your household, but mainly yourself as well. That's what it's really about, finding that love for yourself. One coming over onto the side, keeping the eyes closed just for a sec, and then pushing up into a seated position. Grow through the spine. Notice where the energy is in the body, probably around the upper part of the chest, back tonight. A nice deep breath, just stretching into those areas. And then we'll inhale, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, heart center. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you carry on enjoying your Shavasana. Hope to see you next week. Have a great week. Love ya. Bye.